We're just going to wait for people to come into the room. Welcome to day 5. Talk about what's been going on and talk about what's coming up in a moment. Just give everyone a moment to get here. Just a few more seconds. Thank you very much for your patience. Just everyone's getting in, getting connected. Everyone who watches the video back will go, he's just sat there not talking to people. We're waiting for people to come into the room. Okay, well, we'll get on then, because the Digital Technology Conference is not waiting for anyone. So good morning and welcome to our final day of the Digital Technology Conference 2021. You may have been with us throughout the week to enjoy some of the fantastic sessions on offer, or this may be the first day. Whatever the case, we know that you'll be taking away some amazing learning and building your knowledge and skills. We also hope that you'll be making use of all the networking opportunities available throughout the conference and beyond. We would like to give a big thank you to Cognisoft, who are sponsoring the conference for the second year running. Cognisoft are exhibiting in booth 4. So please do go and visit them during the day, find out more about their digital solutions and how they can help you deliver better support to your clients. Each day this week, we've heard from some amazing speakers who have given us lots of food for thought, insights, and some great opportunities for reflection. Yesterday, we were joined by Maria Smith from Bounce, who was taking us through the tools and techniques to boost your coaching skills in a changing COVID landscape. Her presentation was extremely inspiring, focusing on psychological signs such as fight or flight, and how you could, if you want to do things and do things right, then sometimes that means stepping outside your comfort zone. It also means looking after yourself and your own well-being in order to be able to better support other people. Through the IEP, Bounce will be bringing their job coach certification to the UK. So very soon you'll be able to access a world of knowledge Maria and her team have to offer through a training program, which is all online. If you'd like to know more about that, just get in touch with the IEP or check it out through the conference app. Our second speaker yesterday event was Hilary Clifford, who's the Managing Director at the Association of Colleges. Hilary discussed the rapid change and growth within the AOC and how they quickly adapted to supporting people with a digital-first approach as a result of the pandemic. Hilary spoke about how they had come far and how they've become more integrated by adopting more inclusive policies. And yesterday they launched their anti-racism policy alongside recruitment companies they work with within the sector. AOC's digital journey really resonated with that of the IEP, and also we also rose to the challenge at the start of the pandemic to push all our offerings online so they were more accessible and tailored to a different way of working. It was no mean feat, but as a result, we built stronger connections and found innovative solutions to challenges we never expected to have face-to-face. We've also built a society and a movement of people who actively engage with each other to learn and to support each other. Throughout the week, we've been collecting lots of great feedback about the event at Hoover, which we are using to host the conference. If you haven't yet had the chance to check it out, then please do. There's some really cool features to help you connect with others. Through the app, you can enter our competitions where you could win free access to either our level 2 or level 3 accredited training programs alongside membership of the IEP, or win a ticket, accommodation and free travel to the IEP Summit. You can speak to senior leaders across the sector, you can visit the exhibitor booths, and you can find out what they have to offer. You can even win a bottle of bubbly in our Community Leadership Board competition. Each day of the conference, we have a great different theme with our individual expert speakers giving their knowledge and insights on the subject. So today's theme, brought to you by Cognisoft, who are our event sponsors and have been all week, and thanks again to them, is labour market intelligence and building employer relationships. First up, we have Dr. Joe Ingold, who's an associate professor at Deakin University. Deakin University, for those people who don't know, is in Melbourne in Australia. So it's in the evening, again, as our Bounce presentation yesterday. So we're very pleased to have Joe here in a few moments. She will draw on comparative research on digitalisation of employment services in the UK and Australia that maps the scale and use of digital tools by the sector. Dr. Joe will be presenting data insights from surveys of providers and interviews with providers and tech companies in both countries, and offering an opportunity for discussion about the implications for employability professionals. At 11:30, we'll be joined by Andy Durnham, Executive Vice President of the Global Business Unit at MZ Burning Glass UK, and Will Cookson, Director of Economic Development UK at MZ Burning Glass. Will and Andy will be addressing the post-pandemic economic bounce back and what this could mean for the employability sector, exploring how this might influence how employability providers can shape their activities to meet a fast-changing employment and hiring environment. 12:45, we need you to come back to us to join us for our networking sessions. I know a few of you have been really enjoying those. It is managed chaos, speed networking. It's really great fun, and it's great to speak to and hear from so many of you. We'll be encouraging speakers, exhibitors, delegates, sponsors, fellows, and colleagues all to get involved in our table networking, speed networking sessions, answering questions from participants and discussing the day's events. And as it is our final day of this conference, I can't believe it's been 5 days. I don't know where the week's gone. This is blown by. We're going to be meeting again at 1:15 to discuss your reflections and takeaways from the conference, and we'll share ours and how we can continue the conversation, keep the connections going, engagement all the time, and build more relationships, and how we can learn for next year's conference about how we get things better and what we've done really well, and how we can do more of that. Each session throughout the conference has been recorded and available to play back on Hoover and our IEP YouTube channel. So if you want to remain anonymous, that's fine. You can change your name on Zoom. It's really easy to do, and switch off your video, which you all have at the moment. So I don't want to take too much of your time up this morning. That was a run through about what we've been doing. I thoroughly encourage you to get hold of the Hoover app and get on with doing some engagement and activity through that. The other side of this very, very small break, in about 5 minutes time, we'll all be on the next link in your Hoover app, where we'll see Dr. Joe Ingold talking to us about the comparative research on digitalization of the employment services in UK and Australia. It will be really interesting. So thank you very much for joining us again. I'll see you in five minutes or so.